Hi, Eric Wilson here, 30-year independent licensed mechanic. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2015 Honda Civic so you can make yourself an informed decision. Okay, coming out on the front left tire, you got about 60% tread on all-season radios, so down a bit, but definitely not out. Coming behind the front left tire, this is the left lower ball joint, critical to be tight because it holds the wheel to the chassis. It is. On your brakes, you've got about 30,000 K left on your front brakes. This is your left outer CV boot. Now it's full of grease, and if it was ripped, you see grease all over the place. Important not to be, because it lubricates the axle. This is the inner CV boot. Now see for yourself, good and dry. More importantly, look behind it. Behind it, that's a leak point. If it was going to leak, it's going to leak right there, and that is bone dry, which is a good thing. This is your left lower ball joint, your left sway bar link connected from here up to there. Now that's important to be connected because it dampens the sway when you go around the corner. This is your left outer tie rod. Now this is one of the most important parts in the car because it's the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering, and it is tight. Now this here is your catalytic converter, and nothing wrong with it. Big problem is that people are reaching under and going cut and taking it to the scrapyard, getting a couple $100, and you got yourself a $1,000 repair. Now, if you buy the vehicle, come to me. I will put a catalytic theft protection system on it that costs you nothing, okay? And it'll stop that from happening, and that, my friend, is free if you buy the vehicle. Now, this is the bottom of the transmission here. Bone dry, bottom of the motor, bone dry. So we're not looking at any leaks on your driveway. Oh yeah. Now this is the right front tire, about 50% tread, down but definitely not out. Now your right outer tie rod, this is tight. The right sway bar link connected from here up to there, intact, doing its job. The right outer CV boot, that is bone dry. The right inner CV boot, a little harder to see, but good and dry. More importantly, there is, and this is, if it was gonna leak, it's gonna leak right here where the drive shaft comes out for the right, bone dry. So, now this is, and your brakes about 30,000 K on your front brakes. Right lower ball joint is tight. So brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, I'm not seeing anything of any issue on the front. Now coming down, this is very clean. I'm not even seeing a little bit of surface rust here, which is for 215, I mean 9-year-old vehicle, but other than surface rust, I'm not seeing anything of any issue there. And even surface rust is not an issue because it's definitely not invasive kind of rot. Now coming to the rear brakes, this is the left rear tire, a little less tire on the back than you have in the front. You got about 40 to 50% tread on your rear tires, down a bit more than the front, but definitely not out. The left spring suspension intact, no cracks, no breaks. Now this is the left shock. Now this shock is full of oil. If it was leaking, you'd see oil dripping all the way down here. It is not important because it controls the sway. You've got about 30,000 K, same as the back, same amount of brakes on the back as you have on the front. Coming across to the right rear tire, again, down a little bit more, a little lower than the front tires, about 50%. About 30,000 K on your rear brakes. Your right rear spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks. Your right rear shock, bone dry. Exhaust, looking very clean. Yes, so underneath, I'm not seeing anything of any issues. Okay, we've got 183, 542K, no check engine lights that I can see, no cracks in your windshield, nice looking dash. Now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, with the motor running. Shut off the exhaust with the motor running. Very, very clean. Now, the first thing I do on any car is I take off the oil cap and I take a look underneath and see if there's any indication of white goo. Now, white goo is a mixture of oil and antifreeze, which is a big problem. That would be a blown head gasket, and I'm not seeing any indication of that on this at all. In fact, I'm not seeing any indication of problems with this motor at all. It's running very, very quiet, and as far as I can tell, this has been well maintained. Now, the only issues I see with the car Rear tires, little low for my likes, but I mean, good for the summer. Definitely want to be thinking about changing them up for wintertime for some snow tires. But other than that, I am not hearing or seeing any issues on this vehicle at all. Now, remember, if you buy the vehicle, contact me. Free catalytic theft protection system and free 10% fuel saving device. I've done for 30 years, never fails. It's going to save you fuel. So that, my friend, is free of charge if you buy. And I am prepared to do this on any vehicle that you're interested in, because I just want you to see the inside story for yourself, make an informed decision. Have a good one.